Good morning, campers. It is 10 to 8. I have brought the ponies in, moved the trailer, because we just have the very kind of boring, annoying job of taking Dublin to the vet for her jabs. I've vlogged it all before, so I'm not going to go like mad into vlogging it. But it is a weekly, so here I am. She's fed, she's in. Just going to have her jabs done. I'm supposed to be having a photo shoot with Martha on Monday, which is what this vlog was going to be. However, this is the third time that we're potentially going to have to cancel it again. Because although we've had glorious weather this past week, it's going to rain on Monday. So I thought I'd better get a little bit of content of everything else I'm doing with my week. Although I can't... Oh God, it's stuck. Right, we're in. Just gonna grab my head collar and her travel booties, because although it is only down the road, I don't trust it. So yeah, I thought I'd better get a little bit of my week. Bradley's back from Athens today. Gonna be very, very tired. I want to try and go to badminton this weekend. We go every year, or for the past 6 years I've been forever. It was my hen do last year, obviously, and then because a pair of us have been away, like I was at Windsor and he was going to Athens, we haven't booked tickets to go to badminton, but we have a couple of friends that want to go, so tempted. Anyway, let's get to the vets. We are back and the vet is happy with her, which is lovely, and no poos at all, which I love. So the trailer can go straight back and these guys can go straight back out in the field. I'm going to put all of the trailer away, though, unhitch it, get the car back out, do all of that malarkey before I turn her out, because I think she's going to want a little bit of a chill. So take her boots off and leave her to, chill out for a bit, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, it is now Sunday. We enjoyed a lovely little hack yesterday. And I was just with Rachel chatting, because she's had a bit of a bad week, so I didn't really vlog it. I was just chatting to Rachel. But we had a lovely little ride yesterday, and she's feeling so good. Because, of course, we've entered our first show now. However, in the past, I used the joke that I had pre-entry curse, and that, like, I'd enter a show and then everything would go wrong. Nothing bad has happened. She's lost a shoe. She hasn't lost a shoe for, like, we're going on years. I'm talking 10 years. And when I was away, Rachel was putting, like, hoof oil on them because it was hot. But I think, I don't know, but she's just stepped out of the shoe. I found it on the track when we turned them out, walked back down, and it was just on the track. She just stepped out of it almost. So it's this back one. My only concern is that she gets quite sore. I'm hiding from the wind because I've got my phone. She gets really sore feet. Like, even when the farrier is shoeing her, he has to do one side then the other side because she won't stand without shoes. So I've completely smothered that one in oil to try and keep it soft. I've texted him, but of course it is the weekend, so I just hope that he will text me back and maybe put it on tomorrow. If not, then I could potentially lunch her in the school tomorrow, but I will just have to see. So instead, today I am gonna have a day with Brad. We did all the garden yesterday, but I'm gonna go to charity football match and things like that. So yeah, that is now my Sunday. Good morning. It is Monday. The horses were in last night. Basically, we had like thunderstorm warnings, and the news were like actually saying it was a risk to life. So when we got up yesterday, we weren't sure because it was like it seemed fine. But when we got here, there were some absolute claps of thunder and it started to rain. So we were like, oh yeah, okay, we'll leave them in. So that was like 6, half 6. By 8 o'clock, it was all over. And by then I just was like, I was in my pajamas. I didn't want to have to come back and turn them out. But they've been out since the end of April. And they've not actually come in as often as I would normally would during the day for naps and stuff. So I thought the old girl would probably appreciate a bit of a sleep. But you've had your breakfast from Jordan, haven't you? So I'm going to put a rain sheet on her but he can go naked just because it's really, really windy. And with her being a bit older, I want to keep the wind like off her. So yeah, I'm gonna go and turn out, and the farrier is coming today, but he's gonna give me like half an hour notice, because he only actually lives himself on the same road I do. So he was like, when I'm passing or whatever, I'll just text you. So yeah, hopefully I'm free. But yeah, we'll get that shoe put on, which means we can ride tonight. One thing I forgot to show you yesterday, and I didn't film it because I didn't have my camera and I only had my phone, and my phone, I haven't got a tripod or anything, so I couldn't set it up. But on Saturday morning, I hogged her all again, and I've clipped all of her lower legs. So in a downward motion, but you'll go out in a minute. But I've clipped all her lower legs, and then I trimmed up her tail so that it would all settle, and like hogging and that, I like to do it like 7 to 10 days before. So yeah, oh, and I took her beard off, taking all her beard off, so that yeah, the show being 8 days from when I did it, it will have all sort of like settled, grown back enough that it looks really natural. But yeah, I couldn't film that, although I think you've seen me clipping her 100 times. Anyway, I will now turn you out. That, ladies and gentlemen, is one shoe back on. The farrier has just been, which is perfecto. However, he gave me all of like 2 minutes warning, so I wasn't changed ready to ride. Therefore, I'm going to lunge today, and then I'm going to hack out tomorrow morning. I'm going to have to get up early and hack tomorrow morning because I'm getting my nails done after work. So yeah, that is the plan. She's come in, bearing in mind she was in all night last night, she's come in really sleepy. So I've just mucked out from yesterday as well because I was a mess, and look what came today. Dublin's 24 badge. So this is the one that they have to wear on their bridles for the veteran classes, and I always order the nice little leather ones that the VHS do. But it's crazy. So I remember ordering her one for like when she was 18 and 19, and now I'm getting her one for 24. I'm getting old. But I am just super, super grateful that she's so keen to still be in work. I honestly, every day, am waiting for her just to tell me that she's had enough. And every single day she tells me that she's not having enough. So it looks like we are doing another season. Anyway, let's get you cleaned up a little bit and lunged. Hello guys, I am at home. As you can tell, that was quite an obvious statement. Anyway, I thought I'd give you an update. I was supposed to have my nails tonight and I'm not. So I'm actually gonna go and ride, which is good, because I couldn't do it this morning. So I was having to drop Brad off to his, well, to take the car off to its service. Anyhow, I have also managed to find out I can get a refund from Aintree show. Basically, it's a 2-hour drive and I'd be going on my own, which is fine. I go on my own a lot, but then I know no one there, and there's such a huge gap in between my classes, and then I'm the last class of the day. So it's just a lot, you know, like we haven't been out yet this season. There's every chance she's probably going to be a little bit of a pain, and it just seemed, I don't know, just something in my gut was just telling me that it is just such a big slog. And I found out that a couple of my friends are all competing at an area festival. So it's not a direct qualifier, but it's an area festival qualifier, and there's like in hand and ridden as well. And there's also concours, but it's like the concours is the first class. However, this show is still an hour and a half away, but there are people there that I know, and I'm not the last class of the day. I think my last class is something like 2 o'clock, so I will be home at a decent time, which is quite nice. I might see if Brad can come to vlog, but if not, my friend's there and her husband's going and he can film, and it's just someone to be with, I suppose. I quite like doing it all on my own. That's not a problem for me. I don't mind going on my own. I'm used to it. It's just always how it's been for me. If I didn't go on my own, I wouldn't go at all. But yeah, I just thought I would update you with my kind of thinking and plans. So I have until Thursday to get my refund, which is fine. So I'm gonna go and ride and just kind of get my head in an area of knowing what to do. But yeah, that is my Tuesday afternoon musings for you. So let's just go for a hack because I think my head needs it. good morning. So it's now Wednesday morning. We had a lovely ride yesterday afternoon. But again, just Rachel and I chit-chatting away. So I only filmed a little bit, but she's feeling really good. We were only out for half an hour, which was just nice a nice little pookle around. But I am redirecting to this other show, and Brad is coming with me. And I'm actually really looking forward to it now. I was a little bit not so looking forward to the Aintree one. I think it was just because it was so far away and I was going to be on my own. Which again, like I said, is not a problem, but it's just a bit boring when you've got a very early start and a very late finish and a massive gap and you're on your own. So yeah, I'm excited, but that means that she's just having her breakfast, by the way, because I'm going to go for a ride before work. It's like 7 o'clock. But anyway, that means that our next vlog is a show vlog. At last. I literally have never ever started my season so late before. It's just, I think it's just been the weather, but I just need to go out, get one done. I'm not going to do the concourse because it's first class of the day and it just means like a 5 AM leave, and it just gets all a little bit silly for the first one out. I've got my concourse qualifier for Concourse Nationals anyway. I got it at the VHS when she won, so I don't need to do it. I don't need to put Brad through that. We're going to leave at, I think, 7 o'clock, get there for 8, get there for 9 even, and just have a nice day. So yes, the next time I speak to you will probably be Saturday because I've got a lot to do before we get off on Sunday. So yeah, I will stop nattering and see you then. Cheers guys.